Joining us, returning champion, co-host of Keep It, Oscars expert, Louis Virtel. So good to see you, Louis.
Oh, it is always a thrill to be here. And always like a thrill to be usable for like a segment. I'm like, oh, somebody would like to call me because I, for some reason, have stockpiled all this nonsense and I have nothing else to do with it. So it needs to go somewhere and it's going to you.
So, Louis, it's time for a game called the NOTSCARS. Here's how it works. We have a few categories in which you will choose a winner because the Oscars are on Sunday and this has been a deeply strange year. And then once we've gotten through some of those categories, we're going to go to the lightning round and we're going to test your knowledge. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes, I think I'm good. I took a nap earlier. I should be all invigorated.
First category, Best Actor, and the nominees are Colton Underwood for heterosexuality, James Corden for homosexuality, because he played a gay person, and then Justin Timberlake for his Notes app apology.
Well, you can't deny that James Corden was Golden Globe nominated. History cannot deny that.
Can't take it away from
We
him.
may be burning down the HFPA right now, and it's for more complicated issues, but it's actually technically for this. People don't know that. I think I'm going to go with, well, it can't be Colton because we were all suspicious at the time, right?
Right.
That's the thing. Healthfully.
Right. Billy Eichner was like, you seem gay to me.
Maybe you're the first gay bachelor and we don't even know.
Yeah, so
And he's like, humana.
Colton's lucky to be nominated, frankly. I'm going to go with Corden because I'll say this. I don't find the performance offensive. I find it, like, occasionally irregular. Like, sometimes he's gayer than other times. And I feel like that's what people are latching on to more than it's offensive that he sounds gay, because plenty of gay people sound gay, and I'm okay with that.
That's correct. As a rule, we'd like some gay people in these roles, but we're not going to hold it out. We're not gonna put you through the ringer. Next category, biggest cringe.
Okay.
The nominees are Sam Smith saying he read an article by Ian McKellen claiming that no openly gay man had ever won an Oscar, Angelina Jolie kissing her brother, Eleanor Burkett interrupting Roger Ross Williams in 2009 for the documentary short category, or Adrian Brody kissing Halle Berry without her consent in 2002.
I think you definitely have to pick Adrian Brody because it's something where when you watch it back, it's so much worse than you remember. It's so
Absolutely.
much, and we just like framed it wrong at the time. Like it was, oh, what a wild and zany moment in the vein of a Roberto Benigni or, you know, the streaker at the Oscars or something. And it so was not like that. So I would have to vote for that. That said, what was the first one you said?
It was Sam Smith saying that no openly gay man had won an Oscar.
Okay, now here's the thing. I do think Oscar statistics run confusing, and it's easy to get like the superlatives all mixed up. So clearly some manager of his was just on, you know, IndieWire, misread something, and then related to him, and then he was wrong, and he can't be blamed for that. So I have to go with Adrian Brody, though I do love a man who can pull off a sleek Grand Budapest Hotel type coat silhouette, and he is one of those people.
Yeah, I don't. You know what? I don't give him credit for that. That's just being tall.
Why did I give him credit? I'm like apologizing on his behalf.
Next category, Best Actress, Demi Lovato in Frozen Yogurt Mistake, or Meghan Markle in What She Did to the Queen.
And by the way, another Froyo veteran of Humphrey Yogurt. So this is another category we just formed right here.
Didn't the LA Times like send a reporter there to like try to see if they could find something? And everyone's like, I don't remember her, but I think she was nice.
Right. And also it's like anybody would be there from that era. It was hundreds of years ago. The Demi Lovato thing, it took me 3 tries to read what she was actually concerned about. So I appreciate that she conjured the rage and was so confusing about it. Because I thought it was like, she was mad that there was diet stuff there, or there was language about guilt-freeness, etc. And then it turned out to be about service she got. So anyway, whatever she was mad about, I was searching for what it was.
And by the way, art that leaves you with questions that sticks with you. Demi Lovato created it. Yeah, no, I was fascinated by that story. I just love the idea of a true megastar doing hey, where's my Schnitzer's Deli to 102 million people. That is so many people to send a message to. about a Westwood yogurt shop, and the whole thing was the whole journey was just it was a delight. It was low stakes, and I needed it, and so I agree. I think Demi Lovato's performance in Frozen Yogurt Mistake was wonderful. Next category, we have Most Butchered Name. The nominees are John Travolta for Idina Menzel,
One and only Adele Dazeem.
Neil Patrick Harris for Chiwetel Ejiofor,
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Tiffany Haddish for Daniel Kaluuya,
Daniel Kaluuya. Daniel Kaluuya. Kaluuya.
Kaluuya.
Yeah, you know it.
Jack Palance for Marissa Tomei,
And the Oscar goes to Marissa Tomei.
and finally, the last nominee, Moonlight.
La La Land.
The answer is definitely John Travolta. Now, if it's a dyslexia problem, I don't mean to like talk specifically about that, but what makes this moment golden is that there's a light Hungarian accent in the way he says Dazeem. It's so like Bela Lugosi or something. There's like a lurking quality to it.
Right. It was as if he made up a place from which this name would come, and it has a culture, it has an accent, it has a way of being.
The rich
that he
traditions.
embodies.
Yeah, right.
Final category, Best Picture, and the nominees are Chris Evans' penis photo self-leak and 1988's Beaches.
Wow, those are the only two nominees. Okay,
That's it.
This is my favorite year. Well, let me just say something. Chris Evans' nudes enlightened me about how boring heterosexual nudes are, I guess. Well, it was like the corner of a shadow of a dick. I mean, I'm just saying, when you enter my world, honey, like, it's not shadowy, it's not film noir. That's all I need to tell you.
No, it's production values. You're just talking about production values.
You think I only use this ring light for you, Jon Lovett? I mean, just be prepared is all I'm saying. The answer is definitely Beaches, because Barbara Hershey literacy has, like, gone awry in the past few years. You guys haven't seen Portrait of a Lady recently? You got to get on that.
Of course you choose Beaches. Now it's time for the NOTSCARS lightning round, aka MANKS for the memories, because we would be remiss if we didn't test Lewis's skills. The Oscars have always been political, and they've always drawn the ire of conservatives, claiming they should go back to how they were before when they weren't political, even though they always were. And so, for this lightning round, Lewis, I'm going to share an Oscars moment that was called too political, and you have to tell us the year.
Oh, all right, okay. The year of the ceremony.
The year of the ceremony.
Okay, I'll do my
The year
best.
of the ceremony. And I'm glad you said that, because you and only you consistently remind everybody that the 2021 Oscar ceremony is the 2020 Oscars.
Correct, yes.
People lose that. People miss that, and that's important. Here we go. Dozens of protesters show up to the Oscars to denounce stereotypical depictions of Latinos in the films Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and The Wild Bunch.
Okay, well, that would be 1970.
Correct. Joaquin Phoenix used his acceptance speech for Joker to make an impassioned plea for veganism.
That would definitely be last year.
That's correct. Bert Schneider read a telegram from the Viet Cong during his acceptance speech after winning Best Documentary Feature for Hearts and Minds.
75?
Correct.
Yeah.
Amazing. Michael Moore used his acceptance speech for Bowling for Columbine to call George W. Bush a fictitious president who started a war for fictitious reasons.
Okay, I might mess this one up. Is it 2003?
Correct.
Yes.
Iranian director Asghar Farhadi refused to attend the ceremony after being nominated for The Salesman in protest of the U.S.'s recently adopted travel ban.
Ooh, so that is only a couple years ago. That would be 2017.
Correct. Marlon Brando declined to accept his Best Actor win for The Godfather, instead sending an activist named Sacheen Littlefeather to deliver a statement in protest of Hollywood's treatment of Native Americans.
Presented by the great Liv Ullmann. That was 1973.
Correct. And finally, Spike Lee, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Will Smith lead a boycott of the ceremony after all 20 acting nominations went to white people.
Okay, that was a specific year in the 2010s. I want to make sure I'm getting it right. I'm pretty sure it's the year with Brie Larson and Cate Blanchett. So that's 2015 into 2016.
Lewis, you got it.
Yes.
Every single fucking one. And I want everyone at home listening, this is not a Zoom scam, all right? This is not camera trickery. He got every single one right in a row. Louis Virtel.
One take. You ever heard of
One
Jay-Z?
take.
It's like that. Yeah.
One take. Look, this is not a Jonathan Frakes situation, all right?
Right.
Famously known on set as 2 takes Frakes, okay? This is one take Virtel.
Right. No, we're out of here. I have a dinner to go to. Come on.
Louis Virtel, everybody. Oh, and by the way, I heard this little conversation about about whether Ira wants to be or not be like me on the show Keep It. It was a punch in the gut, all right?
Sure.
And it left a mark. And that's
know-
all I want to say about it. That's all I want to say about it. I'm not even looking to feud. I'm not going to punch back. I'm hurt.
All
right?
No, you're gonna live in the hurt. I see.
I'm going to live in the hurt. Leave this in. I want this out there.
Well, now Ira's going to respond. Unfortunately, now this is a situation, and I have to deal with his 5-minute Aaron Sorkin-esque monologue about you the next time we tape. So,
As long as you're talking about me.
right. All press is good, guys.